Hey guys, how's it going? So today I have a Chikuhodo haul. I posted a Hakuhodo haul last time for you. If you want to watch that video, I will link it down below for you. I basically went to Japan with the sole purpose of buying brushes. That was not the reason for my trip, but I knew I would spend all my money doing that, and I did not disappoint. I spent a lot of money doing that. So I thought I would share with you what I got, because we're all enthusiasts here. So I went to Ginza. And in Ginza, there is a, like, I hate to call it a department store, but it kind of is. It's like, it looks like an office building, and it's just like, go to floor 2, and you're like, okay. And you go to floor 2, and you get out, and there's like this whole, like, weird mini mall, because everybody's just got like kind of a booth, like, or it's more than a booth, but it's like a little room that has like whatever their stuff is in it, and that's where the Chikuhodo store is. So I went there. Everything in Japan is weird and totally safe and awesome. So even if when it's totally weird, you're like, I don't know what I'm doing, but it's okay because someone will help you. Anyway, I bought some Chikuhodo brushes is what I'm getting at this location. This little guy here does not have any kind of number or identifying marker other than it says Chikuhodo on it. I don't know if this thing is ever gonna focus. Maybe? Yep, there we go. It is a tiny little buffing brush. I probably wouldn't use this for foundation because I don't want to wash it constantly because it is squirrel hair and it is incredibly soft. But it is very, 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 very dense. Yeah, I don't want to wash it all the time. So I might use it for like powder foundation. I might use it for buffing, like blush in, or if I like mess up my bronzer, you could buff that out, etc., etc. So I'll use it for that. That little guy is super cute. Here is the T4 brush. It has writing on it that looks like that. I got this new camera because it was supposed to focus better. Yeah. Anyway, this one looks like goat hair. It is somewhere between really flexible and very stiff, so it is neither. It is just the right amount. Just right. Beautiful for cheek application, specifically blush. I bought 1 million blush brushes, guys. I bought all face brushes. I kind of explained in the other video, but for your benefit. Eye brushes I wash all the time, like every single time I use them, because I get pink eye all the time. Like all the time. Every time I get sick. My eustachian tubes that go from my eye to my like throat or whatever are wide or something. I don't know. So every time I get sick, I get pink eye. So I am tired of having pink eye. As you can imagine. This is too much information for people who have never met me. Anyway, now I get a little dose of Noel. So I wash my brushes every time I use them because ew, right? Right. So I don't want to put really expensive, really nice hair brushes through that kind of torture. Like just wash them and wash them, wash them. So I tend to not buy really expensive eye brushes or really like fancy eye brushes. That's why I buy Morphe brushes, because like I can wash the crap out of them, and then when they die, and I'm like, whatever, it was $5. So yeah. Back to Chikuhodo. This guy also has no oh yeah, it does. R-C2 is this guy, as you can see right there. Oh, that's a nice focus. Good job, camera. It's again very similar but smaller and less flat than this guy, as you can see. So this guy's a little more rounded, a little more buffy. It's also a lot more flexible. So this would be good for also cheek application. Maybe even highlighter. Maybe even setting your under eye. That sort of thing. It's not as pointy as I would like for that, but it's still definitely, oh, it's very soft. Oh, I want to put this in my under eye. Yes, yes I do. Okay, okay, moving on. Good for setting under eye would be this thing. Well, this says highlight brush. It just says highlight brush. It is very pointy, very pointy. And it does, they're all branded. It is also, I think, gray squirrel. From the feel of it, it is very, very, very soft. Okay, so just get stuff made out of squirrels, guys. Squirrels are apparently the softest animal on the planet. Holy cow, squirrels are soft. All my brushes that are squirrel are amazing. Anyway, this guy's very pointy, so I can understand why they would want you to use it for highlighter. I can also see setting under eye with this. This one says cheek brush. Same brand. So they have a bunch of different like lines, I guess. So this one is also thin, wide, thin, wide. So good for like either paddling on blush or sculpting out your contour. I don't contour. My face is like perfectly round. If I contour, it just looks like I am dirty. Like there is no way you guys are gonna look at this and see that shadow and go, oh, she got thinner. That's not the way it works. Not with me. Some people it looks amazing on. Me, it looks horrible. So I'm never going to use it for that. But I do put bronzer on. So I could contour out a little bit with the bronzer. We also have this guy, which is the T5. What was that other brush? That was T4. So this is 5. This is more pointy. More like a highlighter brush. More like an under eye setting brush, but it's still a little large for that. But definitely highlighter. You could use this for that. This one is goat. Usually the white ones are goat. The dark ones are usually some sort of squirrel or maybe badger. Sometimes badger. Sometimes the white ones are horsehair. The horsehair ones sometimes come in like this is a Hakuhodo brush, but more like this kind of color where it's multicolored. Although these are goat and squirrel. So you just have to ask what kind of animal it is. Anyway, this guy says powder brush, same line. It's obviously used for powder or bronzer. It's pretty fluffy, but yet not as crazy fluffy as like this Hakuhodo brush here is really, really like, right? This guy's got a little bit more heft to it and comes back a little quicker. So it's a little bit more dense. I really like the weight and feel of this brush. Very similar to it is this guy, and I'm pretty sure this is a Sakura brush. I got the Sakura collection that came from Beautylish, and this is almost the exact same markings on it. So they have this on there. Let me see if I can get this guy to focus. Yeah, there you go. And it's a big old fluffy brush. It is thinner than it is wide. So you can do a little sculpty-ness with it, but I would use this definitely for bronzer, setting powder, etc. This is a great brush. This is a great brush for that. I can use words. I'm starting a new bin over here full of, these are all my new expensive brushes. I have 2 more of these full of other expensive brushes. So many brushes. If you guys saw my desk, someday I'm gonna do my collection video. You guys are gonna be like, girl, stop buying brushes. This is the GSN-04. That's the last one I got. It's also that white pearlized handle. I don't know if you care or want to read what's on here. Maybe you can, maybe you can't. This is another perfect for blush style brush. I'm very much looking forward to using these guys. Anyway, Chikuhodo has many lines, as does Hakuhodo. They come with different levels of quality depending on the artisan that created them, because they're both brands hand make every brush, so you can go to their factory. Well, it's really hard to go to their factory, but you can get a tour to go to their factory if you know the right people. And you can watch them, like literally they hand cut with razor blades every single hair. They tap it down, they put the ferrule on themselves, like it's all handmade, which is why these are very comparable, because their style of creating them is very, very similar. Yeah, again, like I said in the Hakuhodo video, I highly recommend these brushes. I think that they are awesome. They feel great on your skin. Again, I would buy face brushes that you don't have to clean as often. I don't clean my powder brushes nearly as often as I clean my eye brushes. I like shake them out. You're really not supposed to clean these guys very often because it's really bad for their hair. It's basically like you washing your hair. Some people wash their hair every day, but it takes damage, and these guys don't have an animal creating oils to help heal the hair, so you're gonna get split ends and you're gonna get all the things that normal hair does, but these don't get a haircut. So you want to watch how much you have to wash them. So I buy face type brushes in that case so that I can enjoy them for you know, much longer, because I am so hard on my eye brushes. Anyway, that was the rambliest video of all time. Probably not. The Hakuhodo one was pretty rambly too. Okay, so I think next up we're gonna do a video on all the stuff that I got in Japan that is like makeup related. Yeah, I didn't buy a ton. I bought a bunch of blush. Surprise! I bought a bunch of blush brushes and I bought a bunch of blush. I was in a mood, can you tell? I went through my lipsticks before I left and I'm like, I have 1 gajillion lipsticks, like 1 gajillion. So I'm like, I don't need any more of that. And I got told in no uncertain terms to stop buying highlighters. I have friends who were like, you have a problem, we're gonna enter you into this 12-step program, cut it out, stop buying them. And at this point, the brush situation is just as bad. So yeah. Anyway, I will have a Japan haul for you, with a couple more brushes too. And some awesome blushes. Okay, I will see you guys next time. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, hit subscribe down below. It's free, it's awesome. You'll get to watch my face whenever I feel like uploading. My schedule is random. Yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.